Hey guys, and welcome to Saro's Tips. Today, in the first lesson, we're going to cover the very first topic that comes to mind when you go to your first guitar lesson. It is the sitting position. It's probably the first thing that your guitar teacher and you try to figure out is what is the best sitting position for you, since it is, in fact, very personal. It varies a lot from one guitarist to another. So as you see, I prefer holding the guitar like this, using a support instead of a footstool, the traditional way. What that gives me is that I pretty much sit as I sit on a couch on a regular chair, as far as it goes to the lower part of my body. Now I have my back upright and up front. That's not how you always sit, obviously, but at least for the bottom part, concerning my legs, it's pretty much the way I sit. Maybe I open my legs a little bit too wider, but for concerning the left leg, it's pretty much in a normal way that I am used to sit. Having my leg like this has started to create issues for me here, on this side, concerning the muscles and the nerves. Now, if you face a similar issue, you might consider a support, because when you put your leg on the footstool, you would want to have your leg straight like this, not like that, to have the guitar sort of in the center and close to you. For example, if I'm using a footstool, if I take my leg to the side, the guitar, look what happens to the guitar. The angle changes first of all, it becomes more like that, and it goes farther away from my left hand. Whereas if I keep my leg like that, it's closer and everything feels more secure. But it becomes tiring after a while. See, my leg is not straight, it's in its relaxed position, but the guitar is sort of in the center, it doesn't go that way. I have the neck close to my body, and that is very important for me, because then I need to I extend my arm less in that way to reach here. Whereas if the guitar is there, sort of like that, you need to go farther more that way. So I need to use less arm making shifts. Also for my right hand, what it does is that it gets more to the center and a little bit to the right side, which makes the playing easier for my right hand. I don't have to extend my right arm more to the left or to the front. Also, what the support does better than a footstool can do is that it elevates the guitar better. As you see, I have here levels. I have it pretty much sort of there, not very high, but if you can put it higher if you like. That makes the guitar higher and closer to your body, maybe here to your throat. Now, sometimes the playing becomes easier once the guitar is sort of in this position rather than having it in the lower position with a footstool. If you want to get an elevated position with a footstool, you need to put the footstool very high. Then that means you need to have your leg goes farther up high, and that can create more tension, because you're tensing and extending all these muscles here to have your leg elevated like that. However, here the support does it for you. One more sitting position that is coming a little bit more common nowadays, sometimes I do it myself on specific pieces, I just feel more convenient that way, is the following. It's having the guitar sort of in the flamenco approach on the right side, on the right leg, and even closer to your right arm. Now, this is more convenient for the right arm as far as it goes for playing. It creates some tension here, which you need to get used to. But what it also does, it brings the left hand even closer to you. It's even more under your sight and under your control. However, one disadvantage of this sitting position is that I don't use the support when I sit like that. The only two contact points of your body with the guitar is here and here on your right chest. You don't have a third contact point, in contrast to holding it with the support like this, where I had 3 contact points, 1, 2, 3, and the support, of course, and I'm supporting the guitar from here with my right leg. However, here I'm putting the guitar, it's resting on my leg. But if you find it good for you, and you can get used to it over time, big shifts become easier for you with this position, or you get used to it, then you can try that one as well. Also, another difference is that some guitarists like to change the angle of the guitar from here to there. It can vary pretty much from here, a very horizontal neck, to a very vertical neck. Now, advantages is that in this position, it feels better on the right hand, but the more you have the guitar like that, the farther away the neck is from your body, and you have less height on the guitar. And it's harder to control because it's horizontal. More vertical it gets, obviously the left hand gets closer to you, and you don't have to put as much effort or extend it as far away. You're not used to it from your early childhood or beginning stages of playing. It can become really challenging because you're changing many angles here, and you would need to change the way you buff your nails. You do your nails to accommodate the attack and the tone quality you're trying to reach. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy those videos, and I hope I will be covering more issues as I go that concern you, and they can be very helpful for you, hopefully. And thanks so much.